What's going on, guys? Klutch here once again. Welcome back to Southern Farming Cotton Candy Farms. We are seeding, planting. Yeah, we're seeding today. Definitely seeding. We've been busy in this field doing a lot of seeding. We got the star. It's the fertilizer seeder combo unit. Really good little unit for entry level. Good for seeding right off the bat. Let's see, we're almost done this field here. But we're planting soybeans right now. I got to take a break from the cotton. We need to get some food for our little pigs. The little pigs need some food, so we're going to be doing that with this field here. We're going to be doing soybeans over here. So they'll take care of that portion of it. And I think we may do some barley on our other field. And that'll take care of that portion as well. So that'll be well on our way to getting our pigs kind of, well, mostly fed at least. The only other thing we'll need is grain crops, right? But anyways, our grain crops, I mean our fruit crops, potatoes or sugar beets. But regardless, you look at this XT3 to the bone, guys. This has been a great little tractor to use for what we've been using it for. I just wish I had a bigger planter or a bigger seeder for this right now. I'm kind of maxing out, I think, the usefulness of this particular unit for the fields that we're starting to have now. And you can see the XT3 has got 38 hours worth of use since we picked it up. That is crazy. That is by far the most for any of our current equipment. So it's going to need some R&R here in a second. You can see the maintenance on it. It's starting to skyrocket right down to the bottom. It's plummeting right down to the bottom right now. We're going to have to get this thing serviced right after this here. Let me zip this around. Anyways, we're going to finish this field off. We're pretty much done right now, actually. So I got some more work to do right ahead here before we get to our other field, guys. You may have seen kind of what we had planned yesterday if you were at the start of the video, if you watched the mess up we made up. But anyways, we'll take care of more of that. I'm going to go through exactly what we're doing there. But we're going to be seeding, more cultivating, more field prep work. You know how it goes. All right, guys, let's dig into this. Pitter patter.
Klutch simulations.
All right, so let's get the XT3 serviced here. We'll leave the seeder over here for now. You can see we've got some equipment parked on this far shed, but we've got to go over to our main shop and we're going to get the guys to service this tractor up for us because, well, it's going to need it. It's hurting right now. You know what? We've got some equipment in here already. We need to get this cotton baler out. We got the Ford hiding in here right now. Yeah, we got to move this cotton baler out. And just in case you think it's a good idea to raise the cotton baler on this, yeah, it's really not a good idea. Yeah, no, we better drop that back down. Yeah, see, not a good idea at all. So now we should be able to just leave this in here. I don't want to take it out. They still need to do some work to this thing, so let's just kind of put this over in the corner over here. I want to get it in behind the Ford because it's not going to be used for a little while here. We'll just kind of hide it in the back. Perfect. All right, so that looks good. That can stay there. Look at the Ford, by the way. Look at the damage done to this front bumper. Does that look good? Oh, that looks so good. Everything else is nice and cleaned up. This front bumper has been taking some abuse. All right, so now, I wonder if I'm going to need to change the ramps on this. Let's take a quick look here. As you can see, the ramps do... Oh, it doesn't quite line up there because I'm missing everything. Let's try and realign this. That wasn't very good on me. Now, we can go wider. Now, let's take a quick look at this and see. So right now, we are pretty much dead center. I think that's the way we're going to go. But for a lot of our harvesters, we can push this out and go right wide if we wanted to, but that doesn't work for us today, so we're going to stay narrow. Perfect. Let's put this up on the hoist, and we're going to let the guys work on this, get this thing all fixed up again. We'll just lift it up for them, why not? Let's see if it's going to... Do you think it's going to hit the roof on this one? I don't know. I don't know. Stay. Don't hit. Don't hit. Perfect. Good. They can get to work on it. We'll leave it there for now. Let's go across here, and I've got something else to work on. So you may have seen this setup yesterday. We've got, well, our 6R along with a spreader, and on the back we got a cultivator. We're kind of combining some work here. Now this cultivator is new to us. We picked this up. This one here I believe has a 12-meter spread on it. Yeah, not bad. The only thing is the spreader does about 18 meters roughly, so we're wasting a little bit, but you know what? It's not that big of a deal. All right, let's take this over. Now, we were doing fertilizer. If you watched yesterday's video, the first part of that. Today, we need to do lime. So this field needs to be limed before we can plant in it. So we're gonna have to do some one extra stage of fertilizing later on. That's not the end of the world, though. That's okay. All right. So we'll just get this somewhat close. Make sure we're in the field here. I left enough room with the fences to make sure I can get all my equipment in fairly easily. I was worried about that. All right, and we can fire up our lime and drop this down. Hopefully we're clear. Yeah, we are. Perfect. All right, there we go. So you can see we are wasting a touch on the edges, but it's not so bad. Now, how messy is this tractor gonna get? I don't think I've ever done lime out the front like this before. Oh man, it's getting so dirty so fast. Look at that thing. Oh, that would be miserable. That couldn't taste good. That just would not taste good at all. Like, you're just getting pounded with the lime. But if you look behind us, you'll notice that, hey, the ground looks perfect. Now, I am wasting a little bit of lime, like, well, we said before. So if that is a concern, this probably isn't the best way of doing this. If you're really tight on budget, maybe not doing this way. We could have gone to a bigger cultivator or a disc harrower, but this one's actually, well, it's pretty close to the right size. We could have went a little bit bigger though. The problem was getting the horsepower. So this particular one, they say, requires 350 horsepower, I want to say. The 6R is only 300 horsepower, and it doesn't have a problem with it. Look at the lime just going everywhere. What about first person? Can I see? Oh, I can't even see anything. That's just scary. Oh man, that is awesome. So this tractor is going to be caked by the end of the time. This is ridiculous. Look at how much lime is covering this thing. Awesome. All right, so this is going to take us a little bit. We'll have to do a few passes here, but really in the grand scheme of things, I mean, doing lime and cultivating at the same time, not a bad idea. This is great. Perfect. All right, well, I'm going to finish this off. Oh, watch out for my fence. And I'll catch up with you once we get this done. All right, let's go. All right, so that is really going to do it for that field. She's cultivated, looking good. You can see how much extra lime we kind of wasted around the field. It's not too much, but it's not nothing either. So I can't recommend it. If you're tight for cash, I don't know if I'd do it this way. It's not bad, but still, you're still wasting some, that's for sure. And you got to make a couple turns like this. You might get lucky and get some more of it out, but you've got to waste a bunch to get a little bit done. I don't know, maybe if we had it on the one of the control mods for the amount being used, that might be more beneficial for us. Anyways, that right there is all of it. Perfect. Let's fold this up. We can take this back. Now, you know what? I'm using this tractor. I might as well use it to plant as well. We might as well seed with this tractor. Look how clean this thing is already. That's hilarious. It looks like it's spotless. Weird. So I need to grab that seeder. And like I said, we're going to be doing barley over here because, well, we need it for the cows. Or cows, the pigs. The pigs. Let's see. We'll put it over by this here far shed for now. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and grab the seeder. And like I said, barley in that field. Whoa. We've already got... What is going on over there? Oh man, that's bizarre. The soybeans have started coming up in that field, but only on half the field. It's like missing a whole back section there. Look at that. I gotta go take a look at that. So for a lot of this crop, we had a worker hired, but they definitely didn't seed it like this. What is going on? That is crazy. I've never seen the growth pattern do anything like this. It looks like aliens. We got aliens. Look at that. Considering, yeah, I've never seen this happen. Considering the arrangement is straight ahead here, so it's, you can see how it's kind of, well, each of these squares obviously is a growth section, but it just looks so bizarre. Wow, that's crazy. Huh. Yeah, I can't say I've ever seen that happen. Not in that way, at least. Very interesting. All right, well, let's go get working on the other field. Like I said, we got soybeans. You can see here growing, fertilized 100%. Perfect. We've got to do barley on the far side now. So that's going to be a lot of soybeans. I'm hoping that some of it will go to the pigs. I want to sell some too. I want profit from it. I don't want to put it all towards the pigs, but definitely a good portion is going to go to a silo there. We got to store some just to save us a little bit of cash. All right, so we'll drop this in here, fire this up, and go to work. So now we've got barley, and we're going to fertilize. Why is it not fertilizing that? Interesting. Have to double check. Oh, maybe because it's already first stage. Yeah, that would be it. Anyways, must be. So we'll finish this off. This is going to take us a little bit. Like I said, this little cedar, it's not bad, but it does take quite a while. We need to upgrade that very soon. It's useful in the fact that it does everything that we kind of want to do, but it's just so much more work. Like, it's such a small little width to plant with. Nothing worse than that. So we'll upgrade this, I think, before the next seeding time, the next spring. I guess it's spring technically right now. Can't wait for seasons. Yeah, we'll be doing an upgrade on this one, that's for sure, very soon. Wow. Anyways, I'll finish this off. Hopefully we can get around this without hitting our fence. I got it a little bit close here. As you can see, some of the plants there are like right up against the side of it. That's one of the benefits, I guess, of having the small little cedar, is it's a little bit more manageable up close to the fence. If I had even our bigger one, the big planter we got, I think it's about twice the width, but I keep on hitting the fence with that one. So it's a bit of a pain. This one isn't bad. Anyways, let me finish this off. This will take us a little while to do this, but after that, I got a plan. We got to go head over to the pig farm. We got some more work to do down there, and I got a plan. All right, let's do this. Perfect. So this is about going to do us. I just ran out of seed. I needed to put a little more seed in this right at the very end, of course. Now, I know we could have most likely just gone ahead and direct drilled this with this particular cedar. It just doesn't feel right to use this one on when you have, what is it, the cotton stalks still there, what was left of the cotton stalks. I can't see this working all that well. If you had that much stuff still in your field, I think that would just gum everything up in real life. I don't think that'd be accurate, would it? I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. I've never seen cotton, to be perfectly honest, harvested. I just can't see a small cedar like this being able to handle the leftovers from the cotton. I just think that would be a recipe for disaster and a lot of work. Anyways, in theory, we could have just taken this and driven right over the cotton, what was left of it, and it would plant it. Like, we have one stalk right there. It does seem to eat it just fine. But that being said, we still did have to lime anyways, so we would have wasted a lot more lime if we were trying to multitask with that. So I don't mind having gone and cultivating this land, and it did make life a little bit easier. And I think, in all reality, we probably would have saved a ton of maintenance on our equipment. So that's it. We're done with this. Let's head over to the pig farm. We got some plans over there. There's some stuff I want to get done. We need a maintenance area, and I think I've got an idea on what we're going to use. So what I want to do over here, we do have this one little shop here, but I want to put something that's a little bit more enclosed, and I'm taking this land right up here. It might be the perfect spot for something. So let's go take a look and see what we got. I know I've got a few options here. There might be something a little bit different. Let's go take a look quickly here. Perfect. So we've got our new shop built already. Look at this thing. Oh man, this is a special shop. My buddy Take Notes has made this one here. I'll make sure I put the link in the on the website, on the mod list or the website. You guys can download this one if you'd like it for yourself. Let's open it up here. Wow, it's bright in here. There we go. What we got here? We got a couple lifts. Oh, that's awesome. I've got some skylights. The skylights look great too. Just so much room in here. This is perfect for the amount of space we actually have. Now I need to make a bit of a roadway through here. I think we're going to need to cut some trees down. Ooh, a little bit close. It's a little bit tight. Even the side doors do open up. I'm a little bit high here. I think I've got... There, that's more accurate. I was too high. But yeah, it looks great. The door opens up over here if you need. Like I said, I do want to make a roadway that opens on around this side here so we can get around if we need to, but that main front door is going to be the main door for sure. Close that up. Nice looking shop. This is great. What a great looking shop this is. Cool. So let's do a little bit of editing here. We need to do a little bit of landscaping to make this space a little bit easier to get in and out of. It's not a lot. We don't need a ton here. I just need to make this kind of a little bit more rounded, if that makes sense. And that's as far as over we can go anyways, so that's perfectly fine. Just so that there's a bit of space to get in and around the shop. And there should be more than enough space now. Awesome. Right over by our hay bales there. All our pigs seem to be doing all right. Cool. All right. Well, that looks great. So we got a little bit of a workshop over here we could park some vehicles in. Yeah, that's perfect, because we did need that over here anyway, since we don't really have any locking space. All we got is this open air shop right there. But I do need to build, like I said, this pig farm needs to be built up still. Pigs all doing great. That little guy over there, he's just pretty happy. Oh man, we did fix our divot in the hole here, or the divot in the middle of this pen as well, so the pigs don't sink through it anymore. But we're still getting some manure. Let's see, I've got manure in this one, but the other two do not have manure yet. So we'll get that going right away too, but so far looking pretty good. Anyways guys, that is going to do it for us today. Hope you enjoyed the episode as always. If you did, make sure you drop a like, and if you're not a subscriber guys, do not forget to subscribe. Other than that, we'll see you next time. This is Klutch, over and out.